Welcome to the YSL versus CDG review, guys. I've been wanting to do this review for such a long time because this is a luxury shirt, and this is technically a luxury shirt, but in the lower price range. The reason I wanted to do this comparison is because this is a $615 shirt, and this is about $150 shirt. So I kind of just want to scale them out for you guys and show you the big quality difference between both shirts. Start off, CDG, the reason why I'm not a fan of it is because it's very saturated right now. A lot of people are wearing it, especially when summer comes. I'm going to see more people with these CDG Converse. I still bought it though because, it's just a clean lounging shirt for me to wear, beat out for the summer, and then buy a new one the next year. For this Saint Laurent shirt though, I've been wanting this for a very long time, but I did look at it online, went into the Saint Laurent store at Haute Renfrew on Bloor Street. I saw it in hand and I was extremely disappointed with the quality on the Saint Laurent shirt. It's literally a hunk of junk. The Saint Laurent shirt is made in Italy. It's 100% cotton. I believe they use French terry cotton, if I'm not mistaken, which is one of the higher grades of cotton. But with my other luxury designer shirts, I do have better quality on those shirts. So I was pretty disappointed on the quality on this shirt considering how much I paid for it. But in terms of the look, this is a permanent collection shirt. So I can see the reason why the price point is there, other than the branding, of course. It is referred to as the Rive Gauge t-shirt. So since Saint Laurent got established, this was one of their OG tees in their collection. So this has been around now for over 50 years, which makes it a staple in your closet, which is why I honestly wanted it. Honestly, really clean shirt just to rock for the spring summer. As for the CDG shirt, I absolutely think this is worth the $150 price point. Yes, I do agree you are buying it for the branding, but a big part of it too is the quality. I was actually very impressed with the quality on this shirt. I'm gonna unravel it for you guys in a little bit. I got it from Haute Renfrew. The graphic print itself was very well done. If you actually look at the detailing, the stitching, everything was very on point. It also has a ribbed collar, which was much thicker than the Saint Laurent shirt. I was very impressed with that. I did went with a size large. A Japanese sizing is really weird. A large fit like a medium for me, so if you are planning on getting any Japanese brands, I would recommend going a size or two up. They fit really weirdly, but this is also 100% cotton, and it's also made in Japan. So in comparison, they're both 100% cotton, although they're both different cottons. This one though fit about the same as the Saint Laurent shirt, but this one was just a little looser because it's a thinner material. This is much more thicker. Other than that though, this has just like the CDG print on the front with the patch. Much more impressed with the quality. Japan is killing it right now with quality materials. Actually, the best denim in the game is Japanese denim. Off topic. Other than that though, obviously, because I have a bias, I am going to say the Saint Laurent shirt is worth the $615 price tag. Just because I'm honestly passionate about fashion. So supporting a fashion house like Saint Laurent is a huge respect, because Saint Laurent is honestly a staple and it's an iconic brand in the fashion industry. But I'm going to give you guys a closer look at the shirt. So the Saint Laurent logo is referred to as an age wash. So it's not bold white, but if you can see here on the letters, it's faded. Very hard to replicate, actually. I was looking online. This is like one of the hardest logos to replicate, apparently. If you go towards the top, obviously the Saint Laurent tag, Saint Laurent Paris. And it also has a ribbed collar, but not as thick as the CDG one. Some small details on the back here. You kind of have some small rips on the back collar. I'm not sure if the lighting is going to catch it either, but it also has like a whitewashed lining going above the top of the shirt. So these small details to some people don't matter, but to me, when I do buy a luxury product, little details do matter. Feeling the shirt though, it is decent quality. Still not impressed, but even on the sleeve area as well, there's kind of like some small rips. So small details that sort of matter to me, to be honest. On the back here, again, you kind of have that slit back. So what they did was cut half the stitching and kind of had this roll effect going down the bottom of the shirt, which was pretty cool. See how thin it is? The lighting is literally almost going through it. You can sort of see the CDG shirt right across there. But just to show you guys the stitching on the inside as well, representing the craftsmanship of this shirt, I went with a small. It is made in Italy, and it is 100% cotton. Now onto the CDG shirt. Now, as you see here, I'm going to show you guys one more time. This pretty much covers up the chest area. It's a very nice screen print CDG logo. Very well done again. I'm gonna refrain on the materials. You can really honestly tell just by the quality of feeling it and seeing it on the lining of the shirt. It is a medium-sized logo. It is not a large. As well as the patch here, there's not many stitching errors. One small thing I was a little unsatisfied with though was the logo size. I'm very picky with this type of stuff, but the label is just a little too long, so you kind of see it rolling down on the side. I kind of wish that it was more straight. I don't know how this passed inspection, but all well. Thicker than the Saint Laurent collar. It is a ripped collar as well. What makes it better than the Saint Laurent shirt is the double stitched collar. The Saint Laurent was single stitched. This is double stitched, which is pretty cool as well. If you go to the sleeve area as well, it has higher stitching than the Saint Laurent shirt. Just probably about 0.5 of an inch longer. Which adds more depth to the sleeves of the shirt. Other than that though, nothing too exciting, just plain white 100% cotton t-shirt. But the most impressive part of this shirt is that it is made in Japan. Japan is one of the best countries right now for fashion, especially quality. Alrighty, those are pretty much the tags. Made in Japan, 100% cotton right there. Overall though, super basic shirt. At the end of the day, Saint Laurent is much more classier than this shirt. Nonetheless, though, CDG is just, nice basic tee to wear for the summer. Again, that's why I went with something white. At the end of the day, though, I know some people wouldn't spend either $150 on CDG or $615 on the Saint Laurent shirt. But if you did have to choose one, unless you have the money to spend on a Saint Laurent shirt, definitely recommend the Comme des Garçons shirt for its price point in the high-end scale of fashion. This is honestly the cheapest price point for a luxury shirt, because obviously $150 for a high-end shirt is considered cheap. Usually they start at $500 and up, go up to $1,000, $2,000 just for a shirt. So considering that scenario, I would say this is definitely worth the price. Quality, fitting was great, and if you do wash this properly, it will last you a very long time.